Hey everybody, it's been a long week. I'll just give you a little bit of an update. I haven't been out and about, as far as making any videos of the villages or anything new going on. We're kind of tired. I'm down in Florida. I got back last Friday early in the morning. And what happened was there really wasn't nothing I could do to help Sue up there. It's just her and her brother. So I said, well, I'm going to go back down to Florida, to take care of the house down here. And couldn't hardly get a flight at a reasonable price, you get that close to the holidays. Either they're full or it's just outrageously priced. So we rented a car. And the deal was, a friend of mine was going to come down here, and I rented a car as a round trip, and I put him on as the driver and paid the extra insurance and all that stuff. It looks like it's too close. There we go. That looks better, don't it? So anyway, that fell through because we did rent the car. Yes, we left up there Thursday around noonish sometime, and we pulled in my driveway here around 6:30 the next morning. We drove straight through, and it was just bumper to bumper traffic from Chattanooga to Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, it was awful. I mean, I'm an old truck driver, and I've seen some traffic, and that was some of the worst I've seen. A friend of mine was coming down here. He's got a fifth wheel, and he spends 2 or 3 months down here at some trailer park in a fifth wheel. And he called and told me that he was stuck in it was either 85 mile to 100 mile backup in Atlanta. Man, I don't know what's going on with this traffic, but Jesus. He said he couldn't get around 285. It was backed up all the way down to 75 and south, all halfway to Macon or someplace. And then we got down there. Of course, it had all been cleared up, but I could see where something had happened. I don't know what, but the police had a crime investigation set up across the interstate. So yeah, something happened. I don't know what. Maybe more shootings. That's how stupid people are. We'll just shoot other people. What's the deal? But anyway, we went through there. It wasn't no big deal really. But Chattanooga to Atlanta was a big deal. So and we got down here, and the weather was better. It was like in the high 60s, which is still cooler than it normally is this time of year. We were both tired. Basically, we just hit the sack and got up later that afternoon, went out and got a bite to eat, and watched a little TV. Then I made an early day that day. I don't know about Bill, but I did, and got up next morning. And it was in the mid to upper 60s most of the time, which felt pretty good compared to 5 degrees or 7 degrees in Indiana when I left. And I know now it's in the minus figures, -10, -7, -12. Not good. I'm glad I'm out of there. But that cold front has come down here too. We don't have all sunshine like I said before. Today I got up, it was 30, I think it was like 30, 36 outside. I got up around 9 o'clock. It was 36. I was watching the weather. Tonight it's going to get down to like 29. Tomorrow's high is supposed to be maybe, I forget now, but like in the 40s. And then down into the 20s again. And it's going to be that way all the way up until something like Friday or Saturday. And it's supposed to start warming back up again. Nighttime lows are still pretty chilly. Sunday, if this all holds out, Sunday we're supposed to be back in the 70s. So that's one nice thing about living down here in the wintertime. You're going to get some cold days in the central part of the state. You're going to get some cold days. It's not all fun and sun. It really isn't. But hang on. It's just the opposite like in Indiana. They always say, if you don't like the weather, just wait a minute, it'll change. Same thing down here, except generally, if you don't like the weather, just wait a minute, a day or two. It'll go back up into the 70s again, and you're okay. So I'm not going to complain. Sue's still in Indiana. She's still trying to settle up her brother's estate. Her brother Mike came down to help out. I'm sure that helps her a lot. It's all about legal stuff she's got to get done. And this happens at the wrong time of the year, you know, with Christmas and then New Year's. Judges and lawyers, they're all out of town. So that's the problem, getting all that stuff done. She should be able to get some stuff done today. So anyway, get back to my coming down here. We got down here. We was here for a couple, 3 days. Bill was going to take the car back and turn it in for me. That's why I had him put on the insurance. And his mother got sick. So last night, he had to, yesterday actually, he had to get on a shuttle bus and go down to Orlando. He had booked a flight, emergency flight, to get back to Indianapolis. So now I got stuck with the car down here. I can't get it back to Indiana. So I took it to Enterprise Sumter Landing and turned it in. And I called him today in Brownsburg to let him know that I couldn't turn the car back in if I turn it in down here, so I have to charge me for a one-way car. And then they also have a drop-off charge. And she couldn't find me on the computer. Doesn't know where anything is. She asked if I had a contract. I said, the guy didn't give me anything. He just sent me an email. She said, that's your contract. What's your contract number? The only thing that was on there was a confirmation number for the rental. So I give it to her. And she said, well, no, I need the contract number. I said, I don't have any. So she said, well, I'll do some digging. I'll call you back. I said, okay. That's 2 hours ago. I ain't heard anything. I got a feeling there's a problem here. And I don't know what, but I got a feeling that there's going to be a problem here. Other than that, I got to go up to the bank today and do some things. I got to mail some checks out for some bills because Sue ain't here to do it. I already got them made out. I just got to take them up and drop them off. I haven't even got dressed yet. I just feel wore out. I don't know why. I just feel wore out. That driving, the cold weather, I'm not sure what it is, but I just feel tired. Want to make a mention, Charlie. I think your last name is Sigel or Seigel or Sigel. Sorry, I mispronounced that. But Charlie, congratulations. You're an old overnight driver. I never met you. I'm an old overnight driver. And we both seen a UPS takeover, so I know you got your opinions, I got mine. But he sent me an email, for those of you that don't know. He said he'd been watching my videos. He'd come down here once before, and he took a week and was looking around, and he was really interested in it. And I guess a few things I had said in my videos, I have no idea what I said. I just say what I say. I don't try to fluff up these videos. You know, I can make them look like a TV program like a lot of guys do or people do. I don't do that. It's just raw, uncut. Whatever I say comes out of my mouth. You agree with it, don't agree with it, that's fine. That's just the way it is. And anyway, he said he came down, I guess, Christmas week, I think. And I wasn't here. I'm sorry, because I'd have bought you a beer, Charlie, and we could have talked about the old trucking days. But apparently he bought, I think he said he bought a Courtyard Villa over at the village of Finney. So congratulations, Charlie. I know you got to come down sometime, probably by the end of the month, and you'll do closing. Don't worry about it. I've been to closing twice here, and maybe a third time I go to closing, but I've been to closing twice here. Everything is, they've done this so much. Everything is just easy peasy. It'll just go so smooth, so slick that after closing, it's just a matter of getting your stuff done. You'll have to go get your photographs, your resident ID cards, and they got it all set up. So you'll be well taken care of. And then after that, you and your wife are going to have the real work. Furniture shopping and dishes and forks and coffee pots and anything you can imagine. Unless you've already got it, you're going to have to go get it. And if you're not going to be full-time, you're going to be part-time. So at least if you're down here, let me just give you one piece of advice. Don't get in any hurry. If you're going to be down here for the rest of winter, don't be in any hurry. Take your time. There's only one thing that you're going to need in that house right now. Only one. And you can actually do it on the phone after closing, and they'll deliver it and set it up for you. But wherever you get it, all you really need in that house is a bed. Someplace to go at the end of the day and get some sleep. You don't need anything else. So take your time, go out, do some shopping, make sure you get what you want, and all that kind of stuff. Visit the consignment stores. You'll be surprised at the great deals that you see in there. But with the winter people coming down, that stuff disappears daily. You'll see a couch and you'll think, I'll come back and look later. You go to a couple other stores and look around, and when you come back, the couch is gone. That's how fast it will disappear. So if you see something you like, be ready to jump on it. Okay, Charlie, enjoy yourself. Contact me if you come down, if I'm still here, and maybe we have a beer together. But until then, I'm going to have to go pay a couple of bills. I got to make a couple of deposits. I got to get dressed. So y'all have a good day. I hope you have a great New Year, and I will talk to you later on. We'll try to get some videos going when I get some of the stuff settled down, get the estates up north taken care of, all that kind of stuff. Sue gets back home. And I'll talk to you guys soon. And until then, I'll see you on the other side.